It has been said that 6% of the world's bauxite mining is done in rainforests, meaning that 94% of bauxite mining is done in many various places. Bauxite mining is a problem for people and animals all around, from tribes in India to Australia and everywhere else.
The impact on human health and ecosystems starts with aluminum companies dumping extra bauxite. Once the bauxite dries, the soil has no life and nothing is able to grow. Chemicals then seep into drinking water, impacting villages nearby. In Australia, however, animals are affected by the forests on mountains being torn down.
The aluminum company, such as Vedanta, takes up remote tribelands. They blast up mountains for raw material bauxite and spread bauxite dust. The villagers nearby are of course not happy with this, and as a result, they suffer from illness and are not able to grow crops for money.
American can makers produce about 100 billion cans from raw materials a year, which is too much considering mountains being blasted and all. However, this number could be reduced by recycling and reusing the resources that can come in the form of a can.
In the process of making aluminum cans, it releases chemicals in the waterways and pollutes the air, making it harder to breathe for the nearby villagers. Toxins produced like this can be very, very dangerous and cause many varieties of sicknesses and illnesses.
Making aluminum cans needs more power plant for electricity, and that can result in environmental tensions and add to global warming. Electricity is very valuable nowadays and should be used carefully. However, when producing an aluminum can, a lot of electricity is being used.
Over the years, more beverage and soft drinks are in aluminum cans. Notice that 95% of beer and soft drinks are in cans and only 5% are often sold in other containers, which is a good thing because aluminum cans can be recycled.
For the past months, we have researched the whole system that aluminum cans go through, from extraction all the way to disposal. We have found that aluminum cans are a good choice rather than plastic bottles, but only if they are recycled.
Aluminum cans are light and serve for better transportation, which will reduce gas and pollution, which makes aluminum a better choice for consumers. All of which follow logic. More cans can be transported at a time and makes consumers happier rather than glass bottles and plastic bottles.
Aluminum cans are preferred rather than wine bottles because of their lightweight and stackability. Therefore, leaving wine bottles company is less important. Wine in aluminum cans is now getting more and more popular across places in Europe and the United States.
Americans consume 10 times more than European and twice as much as the average Canadian, Japanese, or Australian. Mostly from China and India, people consume around 10 cans per person per year. As years go by, the consumption rate will rise.
Since aluminum cans are light and portable, although no doubt the shine gets people's attention, some consumers want more drink to be canned. Complaints from environmentally conscious consumers are being thrown out about the still too many beverages in bottles or other containers.
Shine, availability, and convenience all push consumers to buy more and more beverages in aluminum, a lot of which gets dumped and the demand for mining gets higher once again, and the whole cycle begins, from extraction all the way to disposal.
1.1 trillion cans wasted since 1972 to early 2005 in U.S. From 1972 to 2005, the wasting rate was climbing and less cans were recycled. From 2006, the recycling rate has gone from 48% to 54% of all cans.
Even though aluminum is recyclable, not many of them are recycled. A little less than half of the 100 billion cans are incinerated and landfilled. When finished with the drink, some people throw the can on the street, and it is possible for birds to mistake it as food.
The amount of cans and bottles that have been incinerated is rapidly rising, and the need of raw materials is too. Once again, health impacts in remote tribes happen again because we forget to recycle. This can be stopped.
If the mining company has to blast mountains for bauxite for money, making aluminum and can-making companies, then the consequences will be that people will move to other lands. Also, bauxite dust will spread, and there would be no life in soil. What we, as aluminum inquirers, hope you learn from this is that aluminum cans are a good choice, but always, always remember to recycle them. Always keep this in mind and make good choices.
Next time you buy your favorite beverage, remember all the extraction needed to make just one can. So if you have a choice of buying a drink in aluminum cans, then choose it. Once you finish, don't waste it, but recycle it and make a difference for the better.
If you would like to look into this subject further, go to one of these sites and learn more.
Here are credits for the amazing pictures. Oh yeah. Thank you.